Top 10 bodybuilders who lost all their muscle gains. Bodybuilders after returning to normal life. When it comes to professional bodybuilding, fans usually focus on the stories of lifters who have taken themselves from skinny nobodies to massively muscled individuals you could barely consider human. Bodybuilding isn't for everyone, that's the cold hard truth. You need to have a special mental drive, have a laser-like focus on your goal, and even with all that you still may not make it. Not every bodybuilder keeps their gains for all time. Some bodybuilders end up losing their gains and all the glory that came with it. Bob Paris. Bob Paris is an American writer, actor, public speaker, civil rights activist and former professional bodybuilder. Paris was the 1983 NPC American National and IFBB World Bodybuilding Champion Mr. Universe. In 2006, Flex magazine ranked Bob Paris the most aesthetic athlete in the history of bodybuilding. Renowned for both his aesthetics and artistic approach toward the sport, he was also a dedicated advocate for the rights of athletes. He retired from bodybuilding in 1991. Gunnar Schlierkamp. Gunnar Schlierkamp is a retired German IFBB bodybuilder. After a fourth-place showing at the 2005 Mr. Olympia contest, Schlierkamp started training with legendary trainer Charles Glass. Schlierkamp had trained with Glass in 2002, and finished above 8-time Mr. Olympia Ronnie Coleman at the GNC Show of Strength. Hoping to gain an edge for the 2006 Mr. Olympia title by training with Glass, Schlierkamp didn't manage to improve on the previous year's finish and ended in 10th place. Jean-Pierre Fou. Jean-Pierre Fou exploded onto the international bodybuilding scene during 1996 with his surprising appearance at the Arnold Classic, the San Jose Pro Invitational, and the Olympia. During a photo shoot in 2002, an accident brought a swift end to Jean-Pierre's career. It was a squatting mishap that damaged his knees and quadriceps irreversibly. That he lost all his gain and now spending normal life. Dorian Yates. Dorian Yates, born in England in 1962. Yates was 21 years old when he first started working out after spending 6 months at a youth detention center. Shifting his focus to the gym, it took Yates around 7 years before reaching the pinnacle of the bodybuilding world when he took home his first Mr. Olympia title in 1992. Winning 5 consecutive titles until 1997, Yates ranks behind Ronnie Coleman, Lee Haney and Arnold Schwarzenegger for all-time Mr. Olympia wins. Enjoying the peak of success in the late 1990s, Yates' career was cut short all too soon in 1997 when several injuries, including torn biceps and triceps, from extensive steroid use took him out of the competition for good. Kenneth Flex Wheeler. Wheeler is often mentioned as having one of the best physiques in bodybuilding history. In fact, both Arnold Schwarzenegger and Ronnie Coleman have stated that he is the greatest bodybuilder they have ever seen. He started competing as an amateur in 1985 with the first-place debut at the Team America contest and made his pro debut in 1993 at the Ironman Pro Invitational contest, debuting once again with the first-place finish. He was 2-time runner-up at the Mr. Olympia in 1998 and 1999. Chris Cormier. California's finest, Cormier first started competing as a light heavyweight in the NPC Team Nationals in 1987, finishing at first place. That started a long and rich career of competing at the biggest stages of bodybuilding, including Mr. Olympia. He competed in 72 IFBB competitions. Of those 72, he was a runner-up 12 times, including 6 times at the Arnold Classic. Kevin Levrone. Kevin Levrone is a former American IFBB professional bodybuilder. During his professional career, Kevin competed in 67 IFBB professional contests. He has won 23 pro shows, holding the record of the most wins as an IFBB professional until Ronnie Coleman set the new record in 2004. Paul Dillett. Paul Dillett retired from football and headed straight to the gym where he trained as a professional bodybuilder. Dillett made his debut and took second place in the 1991 North American Championships before taking the first place title the following year. He entered his first professional competitions in the 1993 Arnold Classic and the 1993 Ironman Pro Invitation, only to enjoy his first major win 6 years later in the 1999 Night of Champions competition. Dillett looks much different today after ditching the roids. Tom Prince. Launching his professional bodybuilding career in 1997 when he won the NPC National Championships. Prince joined the pro circuit but failed to bring home any other major championship titles outside of a third-place finish at the 2001 Night of Champions. Preparing for the same event 2 years later, everything soon changed for Prince when kidney failure took him off of roids and out of the competition. Mustafa Muhammad. Mustafa Muhammad from Jordan started his career as a professional bodybuilder in 1989 with an 11th place finish at the World Amateur Bodybuilding Championships. Muhammad was known for his incredible thigh development, measuring in at over 32 inches. After winning 2 world titles in 1992 at only 26 years old, it only took 2 years before the lack of steroids kicked in and left the former muscle-clad Jordanian looking like every other 40-year-old at the gym.
Subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos. Top 10 videos world.